Well, hello there. This is my Deep Woods Ruck. Everything's packed for the AT except I'm missing 2 days worth of food. There is 3 days worth of food, a day's water, and my cook kit, sleeping bag, puffy coat, raincoat, pair of shorts, a t-shirt, my sleeping bag liner, and a goose down throw, all stuffed in there, plus a tent, and my sleeping mat, and my rope bag for my bear bag, which is my dry bag. It's 20 liter. I can fit 10 days in there, and it's pretty big. Of course, it's on an Alice frame. I carry a water bottle, compass, signal mirror, and whistle. And this bucket here, it's going to be a little hard getting out, because that's the only thing I don't like. I wish this pocket was, it's a big pocket, but it's, when you go to try, when it's packed, to get the stove and the gas can out, you have to fight with it. But there's enough room in there, and plus a little bit extra. There's my it says net weight 8.9 ounces. My sport it's my cozy lid on the top of my pot. Yeah, I would too. Okay, there's my titanium cup, my stove, lighter. The only thing I'm missing out of that is my hanky, scratch pad, you don't have to make a cozy if you're just, but we're trying to save fuel. and we like heat up our Knorrs until it's almost soft. Shut the stove off, stick it in the cozy, and let the heat finish cooking it. But everything fits in there, except I like to eat my oatmeal. There's a pot scraper out of a bowl in the morning, plus my coffee, and then I keep extra water to clean this stuff up and make another cup of coffee. So I use this. You can use this if you're taking somebody else along. They can drink coffee out of this. They also make small coffee cups that collapse like that. And this actually I know the coffee cups will fit in here, but you can force that in there, get 2 of them in there, and you can use them for coffee cups. I like this a little better than the coffee cups because they have a narrow bottom on it, and they kind of tilt over. So, I mean, it does get a little dirty on the outside, but it's, I put it, wash it up, and in my food stores, I carry Dawn dish detergent, and just a little dab, and suds her up. Keep it clean. Who cares about the outside? The inside's what you want to keep clean. But you can do a lot. Like I said, this fits right in there. You even have a little bit of room. You could stick, like if you're going out for a day, you could stick probably Knorrs side. Here's some tuna. And cheddar and broccoli rice pasta blend. There you go. That's without the butt cozy, but you got 1 meal there. So, and if you drink coffee and eat oatmeal for breakfast, you probably, and remember there's a bowl in here too, so the other person would have to carry their own coffee cup, but that's no big deal. And if you had the smaller one, I mean, you'd have lots of extra room in there. But I never tried that till now. I did have a little trouble, but I got it in. Lipton soup would fit in there. But, yeah, that's a good little light kit. Love it. I have a Stanley, too. It's a little bit longer. But, this little stove, the Stanley pot, has a narrow base to it. You still use it, but I happened to set my pack down on that, smashed it, but that's no big deal. They reshape easy. I know it doesn't go the whole way up, but it did. But when you put a hot pot in there, they kind of shrink up a little bit. But it does do the job. I like the Stanley. The only thing about the Stanley, that over this, is it's taller, and this is a little shorter and fatter. And it gives me room to put even the bigger canister in here in this side pocket to it'll just set up the pack will pocket will just set up a little higher. That's all. I've had the bigger one and the little one stuffed in here, and I got some fire starter down in here. I don't know what else. Oh, hand sanitizer. So there is a lot of room in here. It's just, this should be a little bit wider at the top, but I think he does that for strength. Now, when this pack is empty, they come in and out real easy. These just sides bellow out where I have it stuffed. Total weight, all 3 water bottles right now is 36 pounds. Like I said, I can go for 3 days. I had 4 days worth of stuff in there. But I went out on a trip and I seem to have more tuna in here than Spam. Yeah, there's Spam. Spam and mashed potatoes. Now I was asked why I don't put my food inside my backpack. My food is the heaviest. And you want your weight up high on a backpack. So that's why my food is on top, because it's the heaviest. So there you have it. Put my rubber gloves back in there for when it rains. Actually, I generally keep them inside the pack, but I had them in another raincoat and I dug them out for the weight. I want to try to carry close to what I'm going to be carrying on the trail. I could have put another 2 days worth of food in there, but I've been not training hard lately. My wife had an operation and I had to stay close to home and help her out. And so I stayed home like a good husband and took care of my wife. I soon got to get back to the house, and it'll be supper time soon, and then I got to help her again. Get up and go tomorrow. Might go fishing. Take the pack train a little bit, walk back in the mountain, and see if I can get some fishing in. Or take this, leave it in the truck, go fishing, come back, and then go up on one hill. I might stick more weight in there, because what I do is I train steps. I started out with 25 pound, and I went to 30. Now I'm 36. Altogether, this will be for 5 days will be just under 40 pounds. 10 days worth of food when I go through the 100-mile wilderness. I'll have 10 days. They suggest you have 10 days. I will take 10 days. Might not need 10 days, but I'm going to take 10 days. You never know. You twist an ankle or, you know, weather gets crappy and you have to hold up. It's better to have 10 days and have a day or two spare than come into Baxter Park or A-Ball there with no food. I'd rather carry an extra day's food or two than not have it. And of course, you might run into somebody that gets into trouble when you have to give them some food to help them out. That happens too. It happened to me too down in Virginia. I underestimated my food, and a guy was nice enough to give me some food, and a young lady gave me enough oatmeal for me to get in to resupply. So I was running low on oatmeal, and she gave me 2 packs of oatmeal, and I was tickled to death because I was on thin rations. Well, catch you later. I will show 2 other cook kits that I use a lot. One is a Stanley, and the other, it's probably what I call my knock-around kit that goes in my haversack. It's one of those Swiss little mini canteen cups. And bugger bit me. I carry that in the haversack a lot. It's not real big, it's not real small, but I use my Transia stove, and if I have to stay out overnight, I've got enough cup of soup and stuff. I can carry 24 hours worth of food. I can carry 3 days too, but I mean, you're eating soup 3 times during the overnight, and oatmeal and jerky and stuff. I mean, you're not going to eat a big meal, but I mean, I can carry a MRE, but then that you're pushing 15, 20 pounds with a haversack, and that's a lot on your neck. I try to keep my haversack around 6 pounds if I can, with a little bit more with water, but if I'm going to carry anything more, I might as well carry my day pack, my Hidden Woodsman day pack, and then I can carry up to 3 days food, shelter. Don't have all the fanfare with this, but I have enough that day pack I can, depending on the weather, I mean, I can use my poncho or my Arcturus space blanket and a little tarp, throw down, and have coverage, and use my canteen cup and cook out of it. The only thing is, the canteen cup is a little heavier, but I do like it, and I do use it when I take the day ruck, because I can put the canteen cup and the canteen on the outside, and the stove, the alcohol burner, and 2 small bottles of alcohol. And if I go any longer, I can carry a bigger bottle and carry 3 days worth of fuel, or carry my stick burner and cook with that. So I have actually 3 stoves. I have that little titanium stove, alcohol burner, and I have a stick stove that I take with me pretty regular. So they, if like right now, you see, we got a fire band on. So I don't want to use a stick stove and have a spark hit that leaves and start a brush fire. So I take either the titanium stove or the alcohol stove and rake it back so that no sparks get started. But if it's, not fire season, I use a stick stove because it folds about yay wide and it only weighs a couple ounces. And wood's cheap because it's free, I pick it off the ground, cut dead limbs, I can find enough wood. But if it's fire season, I'll use the alcohol. I don't want to burn the playground down. Well, catch you later. Hope you enjoy this. You're going to see as it comes off the phone because I don't do any editing. I'm not very good at it, and I get pretty uptight. So, catch you later.